even one of those ones also.
Amudat District, located in the Karamoja sub-region, stands as a stronghold of environmental conservation in a region rife with deforestation.
Produce this news, but when they...
Unlike the neighboring districts of Moroto, Nakapiripirit, Nabilatuk, and Napak, where forests have been extensively cleared for charcoal burning and agriculture, Pokot land has maintained remarkable tree cover.
They say that the people who do not cherish their cultures are slaves. So the Pokot have their way of life. What we have sustained is their environmental aspect.
When you come to Pokot land, it's the only place in Uganda where you would find many trees. All types of trees are preserved and no one is supposed to cut.
The Pokot have traditionally relied on tree coverage for security, with thick bushes providing cover during raids.
So it was hard for an enemy to trace where there are homes, because you would not easily get a route towards their homes.
Once you are attacked, it is easy to maneuver through the thick bushes and you survive.
In case of any conflict or any war, these tribes would help them because they would hide within these bushes.
The dense canopy ensures the survival of livestock, which form the backbone of their livelihood. The trees, especially those along riverbanks, are preserved at all costs.
When they look at these trees, they know these trees are source of what? Source of food for their livestock. And when someone cuts now, they begin to imagine where else will they take this livestock.
Look at how dry this place is. How can our goats survive without these trees? Right now, they rely on the leaves for food.
The community's reverence for trees is informed by their spiritual beliefs. Elders often hold gatherings under large trees to appease the gods and make important decisions.
And sometimes in those big trees where they would go and rest in, because they know these big trees would be what? Rain.
They always gather here. Of course, when they say we have a meeting, even NGOs, even any other community meeting, any meeting that comes to this community, this is the place.
We have been holding our meetings under these trees since my childhood. During village gatherings, everyone comes together here.
These trees have a role in initiation ceremonies. In Pokot culture, when a boy transitions into a man, trees are chosen for initiation ceremonies. Once a boy is initiated under a specific tree, it becomes his responsibility for the rest of his life.
Nobody else should come and be initiated under that particular tree. That one becomes mine, and becomes my responsibility to take care of it.
The Pokot enforce strict traditional justice systems to protect their environment. Tree cutting without permission is met with severe penalties.
One is that you go out with some strokes, you are caned, and secondly, you will have to kill a bull.
In our tradition, cutting down a tree is believed to bring misfortune, even death. To atone for this, one must sacrifice a bull as a compensation for a tree they have cut.
They see a tree having life, and they say a tree even cries. Once you cut or you cut that tree, it's like you've taken a life.
Only shrubs can be cut for fencing the kraals. Children are also taught about conservation as they grow.
When a child grows up and becomes capable of making decisions, we teach them the values of preserving trees and instill our traditions in them.
However, as the region undergoes economic transformation, traditional practices face challenges. Some Pokot who have historically been pastoralists are shifting to agriculture. As a result, trees are being cleared to make way for farmland. Amudat has limited arable land, with much of it designated as conservation areas by Uganda Wildlife Authority. As a result, most cultivation occurs along riverbanks. The shift to agriculture is raising concern among conservationists.
Development creates disaster, and disaster equally creates development. So with the mechanization of agriculture, you expect that jungle piece of land is going to be cleared. But what we are encouraging the people is those big trees should not be cleared.
Another major threat is the influx of people from other districts. While the Pokot pick their firewood from branches that have fallen off trees, the outsiders have introduced commercial charcoal burning, leading to large-scale deforestation.
And as the communities were trying to fight against this, sometimes they take the law into their hands and they end up maybe beating these people.
And if you go to most communities in Pokot, you will not find them using charcoal. They use firewood, and it should be a dry tree.
The district has begun promoting agroforestry as a means to integrate tree conservation into farming activities.
That as you clear this piece of land, you also provide the trees to plant maybe around your garden or in between the garden blocks.
Climate change is also a growing concern, with Amudat experiencing varying levels of rainfall. Despite these challenges, the Pokot remains steadfast in their commitment to conservation to ensure a heritage for generations to come.